everyone, my name is Lyssa and I'm the Georgetown Maker Lab Guide, and today I'm going to show you how to use our Silhouette Cameo vinyl cutter. So the vinyl cutter will cut more than just vinyl. The first thing I'm going to show you how to cut is cardstock or just paper. So what you want to do when you get paper is take it and you're going to take one of our cutting mats and you're going to line up the paper with the corner and try to keep it as straight as possible. And it should stick down. If you ever encounter a cutting mat that doesn't have a lot of stick, you can use spray glue to help it stick a little bit more. Just ask someone for help. So to load the machine, what I'm going to do is lift up this, and then I've got this little lever right here. I'm going to pull down on it, and it releases the bar. And then I'm going to take my cutting mat, slide it under the bar, and then I'm going to bring it over a little bit here to a line that's on the side marking out where I need to line it up. And then I'm going to close the bar, and then I'm going to press enter because it was on load cutting mat. Now what I'm going to do is come over here. I've already got my design set up and I've got it on cardstock. I'm going to double check my blade here and I've got it set already. And I'm going to put this back in, close it, and then I'm going to tell it to start cutting. All right, and now that it's all done, I'm going to go ahead and tell it to unload, and we can see that it cut out our design. And to take it off, I'm going to go ahead and peel it off. And it leaves our design behind. And some stuff does get stuck on there, but I can take that off later if I want to. I mostly cared about these curves from our logo right here. Now, if I wanted to make this something that I could stick to other things, I would want to use this material called vinyl. So this vinyl is a specialty vinyl we use for sign making, but you can also get stuff similar to it at Joann's, Hobby Lobby, or Michael's. This stuff allows me to make decals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it under the bar on here. And we're going to go through the same process. The reason I can do this without the cutting mat is because vinyl has a backing paper on it. So that means that it's programmed to know that when it cuts this vinyl, it doesn't go through the backing paper. So I don't need a cutting mat like I did for the paper. Now, if I was using a piece that was under 12 inches wide and under 12 inches long, I would still want to use a cutting mat because it just makes it easier for the machine to cut that small size of vinyl. So now we're going to come over here and we're going to tell it to use vinyl settings instead. And we're going to tell it matte, and we're going to change our settings just back one notch, put it back in, and then we'll send it. Now that this is all done cutting, I'm going to use a pair of scissors to cut my design away from the roll. And I can save the scrap vinyl for a future project. Remember how we were talking about using a cut mat to make something else, to cut a smaller piece? This would be an example of that smaller piece. So now what I'm going to do is I've got my logo here. I'm going to go ahead and peel away this large part that I don't want. And it did a pretty good job of getting most of it, but we still have some centers on these letters that I also don't want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tool and take those centers out. And to do that, I'm going to go ahead and dig my pick under an edge move it over to the side, and then that allows me to pick it up. And then I can do the same thing for my P. And just like that, I've got a decal that I can put on just about anything. If you want more information on this and any other things that we offer at the library, please feel free to contact us.